Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kristen. So I'm going to film a video that is probably really crazy of me to do, but I am on a project panning kick and I decided to jump in on another project pan. So I am doing a collab with several ladies here on YouTube on the Sweet on Project Panning collab. I am doing a rolling Project 5 pan. I am doing 8 or finish 8 by Easter. And then on Instagram I have started doing the 100 colorful empties, or 100 colorful empties, and that's a hashtag on Instagram. I'm not going to film a video for that. That is going to stay on Instagram. But I did see several ladies here on YouTube doing the Finish 17 in 2017 Let's Do Textures project pan, and that was started by Crimson Feather here on YouTube. I'll go ahead and link her down below, but I've seen a couple of the ladies that are doing this, Lorraine and LS being two of the predominant ones that I've seen do this, and I just thought it was a really cool idea. My goal this year is to make progress on as many things as I possibly can. So I'm taking on quite a lot this year as far as project panning goes, but I'm not going to pressure myself to finish everything or make progress or a ton of progress on everything. I'm just spreading the love to my collection and getting as many things finished as possible. So the premise of this project is different textures that you choose a product for, and it's limited by nothing more than your imagination. And I don't have a huge imagination, so some of these are a little literal or kind of predictable, but some of them are a little kind of outside a little bit. I have really enjoyed watching the other ladies that are doing this project and their choices, and really tried to garner some ideas from them, and I've really thoroughly enjoyed the products that they've chosen and the creativity that they've had with this project. So I definitely wanted to do this project, or jump in on this project as well. I apologize for a little bit of background noise. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this. So the first texture on the list is paper. And the very first thing, it came to my mind immediately because I just recently went through my collection and looked at all the products that I have and things, and I totally forgot about this product. I haven't even taken it out of the plastic packaging, but this is from My Couture. And I think that this company is known for this type of product, but I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the package now. But what this is highlighting papers. Like, it actually says highlight paper. And this is in the shade St. Bart's. So these are little sheets of highlighter that you're supposed to kind of just rub on your cheek, or I think kind of rub off on your finger. You see, they actually give you a little how-to highlight guide here. There's quite a number of papers. This is quite a nice sample. So this will probably take me quite a bit to finish up, and I'm really excited to use a product like this. Now, that being said, if I don't like this or it doesn't work for me, I am going to go ahead and declutter this out of my collection. I don't want to waste too much time trying to make this work for me, but that is also what project panning is about for me this year, is really seeing what works for me and getting those things out of my collection if they don't work for me. So that is my choice for paper because, well, they're papers. The next product I really struggled with, and I kind of because I do have so much going on this year, I did choose a couple of kind of gimme products for some of these categories. Really only two of them were really gimme products, but this is the category cotton, and the product that I chose for this is my clean cotton t-shirt. This is a little deluxe sized sample. This is a 6 ml 0.21 fluid ounce sample. I have a lot of fragrance goals this year, a lot of products that are in projects that are fragrance products. So I don't know about this, but I really do enjoy the scent, and I think I'm going to buy an atomizer because this is a little dabber perfume. So I know for sure that these are not products that work very well for me. I just tend to not use them because of the semi-inconvenience of using them. So I am going to try and get an atomizer for this and use that. So that is my product for cotton. The next product is, or the next category is leather. And again, another one that I really struggled with, but I was going through my palettes to try and see what products might have a name that kind of resembles leather or a color that kind of resembles leather, and I came across something from the Lorac Unzipped palette. And the shade that I came up with is this very dark shade right here in Unbridled. And the reason why I chose Unbridled is because I thought of a bridal, like not a wedding bridal, like a bridal for a horse. So I chose this product because the bridal, or at least those kinds of things, for horses tend to be leather. So that was kind of the connection that I made, was unbridled, bridal, leather. So that I'm going to try and hit pan on this. That is going to be my goal for this product, is to try and hit pan on this shade. It's a gorgeous shade that I can use in my outer V, under my under eye, or in the crease. And it's just got this really cool red undertone. The next category is fruit or flowers, and recently I have picked up a gloss that has flowers in it. So this is the Blossom Gloss. So the next category is fruit or flowers, and I immediately thought of this gloss that I have that actually has flowers inside of it, and it is this Blossom scented lip gloss in the scent of watermelon. So that kind of goes right along with it as well. It has flowers in it and it's watermelon flavored or scented, so I wanted to try and make progress or finish this year. I don't know if it has less gloss in it because some of the flowers take up the space or not, but I am going to try and use this up for this category of fruit or flowers. The next category is wood, and again, I wanted to try and go with color or a scent or something like that. I did think that maybe I could use an eyeliner, like a wood eyeliner or a wood lip pencil, but that came to me much later than me deciding to use the product that I chose. So one of my goals this year is to finish up a number of candles, and I don't have any wood wick candles. So the next thing that I went with is maybe a scent in a candle, and I have a lot of Bath and Body Works candles that have an underlying wood scent, or at least their descriptions have some sort of wood or tree in their description. But this one is mahogany coconut, and this actually has the name of a type of tree, or a type of wood, which is mahogany. So I decided I would use this, and this is completely brand new, not used at all. And also, coconuts grow on trees, which is wood. So I'm going to use this candle for the category of wood. The next category is sugar or iron, and again I went back to the eyeshadow to see if I had anything that was either similar, like looks like sugar, or has the name sugar. I thought of my Fresh Sugar Lip Scrub, but that was already in my Sweet on Project Pan. So I decided to actually, before that, I also thought of using a sugar scrub, which I didn't want to have too many overlapping products, and I do have a sugar scrub in my 100 Colorful Empties, and the current scrub that I'm working on, I don't know, is actually a sugar scrub. It's not described as one, and there's no sugar in the ingredients. So I decided to go with an eyeshadow, and it is from this Stila Not So Nude palette, and that shade is the shade Sugar right here. So I want to hit pan on this shade in Sugar this year, and that kind of just goes right along with my goal to hit pan on as many eyeshadows as I can this year. So I'm still hitting other goals as well with this project. The next category is wool or copper, and I thought of an eyeliner shade, and this is actually called Golden Bronze, but it looks very much like a coppery shade. So I went ahead and chose this product for this category. So that is the shade right there, and this is NYX Golden Bronze for the copper category. The next category is tin or aluminum, and I don't have anything in a little tin, which is what I saw, I think Crimson Feather do on her project, was a little product in a tin, but I ended up choosing this L'Oreal Silkissime in silver because it looks just like aluminum or tin. And so there is that shade right there. So 2 eyeliners in this project, which I do want to finish up a good number of eyeliners this year. So that kind of goes along with that goal. The next shade is Steel, and this is kind of where I went a little bit outside the box. I actually chose a different product. I chose an eyeshadow, which I kind of felt a little overwhelmed with having another shadow in this project for some reason. So I thought about it a little bit more, and I said, that is so perfect. So I chose this L'Oreal nail polish, which I am down to here with this product, and this is in the shade Masked Affair, and this was actually from the 50 Shades of Grey collection from L'Oreal, and the main character in 50 Shades of Grey, aside from Christian Grey, is Anastasia Steele. So I decided I was going to use this nail polish for the Steel category. The next category is Silk, and I chose my mask in Honeydew and Chamomile. This is the Overnight Cream Facial Mask, and I chose this because when I wake up in the morning after using this mask, before I wash it off, my face feels like silk. It is just super smooth, and I really enjoy this mask. I did just get this, so I am going to look forward to using this year and getting it finished up throughout the year. The next category is lace, and I chose my Milani Multitasker Face Powder in 02 Light Medium, and I chose this because of the original state of this powder is like a lace pattern. So before I used it, and you can still, I will zoom in on this, you can still kind of see over here in the corner and on the top, you can still kind of see that lace pattern. So I will go ahead and insert a picture of what this product looked like when I started it. This next category is my next gimme product, and this is the category in Ivory. And I was going through my makeup samples, which again is something that I'm trying to work on and get out of my collection this year. And I came across these Buxom foundation samples, and this is in the shade Tickle the Ivory. So I have 2 of these Buxom Show Some Skin foundation samples, and they're in Tickle the Ivory. I considered adding another product to this project to kind of go along with this, and I may ultimately do that. If I do, I don't have it right here, but it is going to be my Rimmel eyeliner in the like nude shade. So that is what I've chosen for the category Ivory. Next category is the crystal category, and for that I chose my NARS crystal translucent setting powder, and so this is what this looks like right here. So I have not hit pan on this, but I hope to use this more because I did kind of put this to the wayside. So for obvious reasons, with the name Crystal in the title, I chose my NARS Crystal Translucent Setting Powder by NARS. I think I just said that, for the crystal category. Next category is wax, and for that I chose my Victoria's Secret Pro Smooth FX Lip Scrub Balm. And so this product is a very waxy texture. If you can see that in there, it has a wax with a lot of sugar in it, so it is both sugar and waxy at the same time. So I went ahead and chose this product for the wax category. I think I skipped a category in the middle, and that was the bronze/pottery category, and I chose the Shadow Eyes from Milani in the shade Golden Bronze, and it has bronze in the title and also has a bronzy appearance to it. So that is the shadow stick that I will be working on for the bronze/pottery category. I want to work on some eyeshadow sticks this year, so this just gives me one more to make progress and potentially finish. And the very last category is shells. And so I kind of thought a little outside of the box on this one. I was going through products that I could choose, and I ran across this eyeliner right here from MAC, and this is called Costa Riche. And when I thought of Costa and Riche, I thought of Costa Rica, and when I think of Costa Rica, I think of the beach, and when I think of the beach, I think of shells. So this is the brown eyeliner from MAC in the shade Costa Riche, and so this is going to be my product for the shells category. So that is it for my 17 in 2017 Let's Do Textures intro. I don't know how I'm going to update this. I might do probably every 3 months. I think that's probably a good kind of starting point for updates for this project, because I have some monthly updates, I have some 6-month updates, and then I have the one that's just on Instagram. So I think that's probably doable. I don't know how some of the other ladies are updating their projects, but that is how I'm going to do mine. And I had a lot of fun picking these products out, so hopefully I have just as much fun using them and trying to finish them up this year. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys in my next one.